Value, safety, and quality are guaranteed no matter where your travels take you, since Toyotas are ruggedly constructed, expertly engineered, and thoughtfully built to last a lifetime. Debuting today with the track-ready vehicles, the all-new 2023 Toyota Rav4, Rally Ready, is designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. It's a beguiling look that evokes more than it conceals. You may now brave new adventures with assurance, safe in the knowledge that you will always make an entrance that is equal parts stylish and grand. Come on, let's see the world. As promised, let's have a look at the Toyota all-new 2023 Toyota Rav4 in today's episode. Do potential purchasers see a period after watching this, or a question mark? You're now watching Tech Addicts. So, what are you waiting for? Please use the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to activate that bell icon too. That way you'll always receive new alerts about our latest content. With the debut of the Toyota Prius in 1997, Toyota became a pioneer in the field of fuel-efficient hybrid electric vehicles. More than 40 different hybrid car models are now being sold by the company. The business has recently come under fire for greenwashing, specifically for its skepticism of all electric vehicles and its concentration on developing hydrogen fuel cell vehicles like the Toyota Mirai, which use more expensive technology that has lagged well behind electric batteries. First, we'll compare the 2023 Honda CR-V and Toyota Rav4 crossovers. What do you think? Which one is the best? In the United States, Japanese automakers have surpassed all others in terms of sales, cementing their positions as market leaders. Most importantly, what do people in the United States seek? Automobile manufacturers have been puzzling over this issue for decades, and now that most companies have found a solution, Honda and Toyota, bitter rivals for much of the last century, are dominating the market with their respective best-selling SUV models, the CR-V and Rav4. The Honda CR-V and the Toyota Rav4 are two SUVs that have been around for at least 25 years and have held up well. While both Honda and Toyota offer a wide variety of vehicles from compact sedans to luxury minivans, crossover SUVs have formed the backbone of their respective product lines for quite some time. When compared to the Toyota Rav4, whose fifth-generation design's been regularly updated, Honda CR-V, whose design hasn't been updated since its predecessor. Specs, go time, and gas mileage. Redesigned as it may be, the Honda CR-V retains its predecessor's power plant. So, the standard engine for every 2023 CR-V is a 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, producing 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque. However, Honda has tweaked the motor and continuously variable transmission. Both the engine and the CVT transmission have been improved, making for a smoother ride and a lower peak torque RPM. The Toyota Rav4 features a larger 2.5-liter naturally aspirated engine paired with a continuously variable automatic transmission. In terms of power, the engine produces 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of net torque. The Rav4's 0 to 60 mile/hour time is longer, and it gets worse gas mileage because of its naturally aspirated engine. Style outside. The CR-V, however, has been completely rethought and redesigned to have a more aggressive appearance. To a fine degree, the 2023 Honda CR-V walks a fine line between ruggedness and refinement. It has a bold appearance and tall black grille, modern LED headlights, sleek 18-inch 10-spoke alloy wheels, and redesigned trademark taillights. However, the exterior of the 2023 Toyota Rav4 remains unchanged. To a casual observer, a Toyota Rav4 would appear sleek and athletic. The sculpted body lines and forceful front bumper give it a macho appearance, but it lacks the CR-V's air of refinement. Design, amenities, and functionality of the interior. The interior of a 2023 Honda CR-V is visually similar to that of a Honda Civic, but it is larger and more luxurious. Its longer length and wider wheelbase mean a roomier cabin with more storage space and room for passengers' belongings. The Honda improvements include a metal honeycomb mesh dashboard design and better materials. There's a new 7-inch touchscreen and digital instrument cluster installed for the driver. And there's a larger 9-inch touchscreen in the higher trim levels, as well as wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, wireless charging, and a 12-speaker Bose sound system. The front seats can be heated and cooled, and the back seats can be adjusted in a whopping 8 different ways. Whereas the cabin of the 2023 Rav4 will remain unchanged from the 2022 model year. Contrary to the Honda CR-V, its seats can be adjusted manually. Also, the 2023 Rav4's cabin is 7 feet 3 inches shorter than the CR-V's. Consisting of high standards of both safety and dependability, Honda and Toyota are both well respected for the quality and safety of their automobiles. Both SUVs have a plethora of security and driving aid features. Both the 2023 RAV4 and CR-V are built on new platforms for that year, the Toyota New Global Architecture or TNGA and the Honda ACE platform. Both have unibody construction, which increases rigidity and stability and makes for a more engaging ride. It's time to ditch the conventional method of driving. Toyota hybrids are more fuel efficient, produce fewer emissions, and can even recharge their batteries in the field. Even though they look like they would be difficult to use, they are actually intended to simplify your life. The operation of a hybrid vehicle is straightforward. Toyota's made them to be as hassle-free as possible in everyday use. Hybrids have two different kinds of motors, a gas-powered one and an electric one. Together they provide consistent, on-demand power and nimble torque response. The power button provides instant response whenever you need more power, such as while passing another vehicle. In most vehicles, gas prices are higher in the city. When compared to conventional vehicles, hybrids have unusual characteristics. First of all, they only use 3 liters of gas per 100 kilometers because of their efficient energy recycling and dual engines. This is a significant gain and one that can be mitigated by switching to eco mode. Obviously, if you want to get rid of that number entirely, you may switch to electric EV mode, ease off the gas, and get up to 50 kilometers per hour without using a single drop. Now let us talk about the pros and cons of the Toyota RAV4. Pros of a RAV4. Modern, hardy appearance. The Toyota RAV4 is the best-selling SUV in its class, but it isn't like the other boring, boxy SUVs out there. Newer RAV4s have a more angular design and more varied high points, giving them a tougher, more contemporary feel. Inspired by the Tacoma and 4Runner, the RAV4 is a sleek low roofline and narrow windows. Alternatives for off-road fans. The RAV4 is a rare SUV that succeeds at off-roading despite the norm. The TRD off-road and adventure packages have a lot to offer those who enjoy outdoor sports and off-road travel. All-wheel drive standard on these RAV4 models, but optional on lower trims. Big, comfortable, and solidly constructed cabin. It's great that the RAV4's cabin's roomy and made of high-quality materials because many of you will be using it as a family hauler. There's ample space for the driver and front passenger with 41 inches of legroom and 39.5 inches of headroom, while those riding in the back are treated to a respectable 37.8 inches of legroom. Many advanced functions. Every passenger will enjoy the RAV4's many cutting-edge in-car entertainment options, especially those found in higher trim levels. All but the most expensive models have a 7-inch touchscreen with standard support for numerous connectivity options like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, Amazon Alexa, and SiriusXM. The TRD Off-Road, XSE Hybrid, and Limited trims get a larger 9-inch screen. Now for some cons of the Toyota RAV4. The lower trims of the RAV4 feel Spartan. Those who have shopped for a RAV4 and found the base models to be underwhelming are not mistaken. All gas models are powered by the same 2.5-liter 4-pod engine, so you won't sacrifice any performance by going with the entry-level option. However, many of the standard features can be limited and even dated, such as fixed seats that cannot be adjusted, manual climate controls, and analog gauges. Even though it's understandable that you choose the least expensive option, you should know that rival brands like Kia and Honda offer more features in their entry-level vehicles. No engine customization. The RAV4's lack of available powertrains will disappoint many customers. Even though it only takes 8 seconds for the 4-cylinder engine to reach 60 miles per hour, it's not the fastest in its class. In comparison to the Mazda CX-5, the RAV4's 203 horsepower, 184 pound-foot engine's underpowered. However, the RAV4 does offer more engine choices. Is the Toyota RAV4 worth the investment in your opinion? Let us know in the space provided below. And as for me, I'm calling it a day. We hoped our video was entertaining for you. And remember, we can't do this without you, our fans. So please subscribe to our channel to see even more.